Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
The Rod Eccles Show.
603-835-3224 as we roll along into the second segment. Now, here's a story I think I brought to you last week. It was about the family that, well, there's a family, just a second, I will get to that. There's some other things that I need to get. One of the things that I'm having issues with, that I absolutely hate, and that's with a lot of you websites out there. I don't know why you've switched to this method, but it's a pain in the butt. It takes longer to load up, even when you've got a newer computer. You've got this idea that, we'll just throw ads up there. This is why people are putting up ad blocker, because they're tired of this stuff popping up in front of their screen when they're trying to read or watch something. And you have it timed so that it is very annoying. Now, I got to tell you, as being in the marketing industry and being a marketing person, an advertising person, if you are, do not fall for this notion that the reason that they're doing this still is because it works. Actually, those pop-up ads, especially the ones that happen like 30 to 40 seconds after the page stops loading, you think you're done, and you start scrolling, and all of a sudden it locks up the screen, or at least that page, until you do something with that ad that just popped up. People get pissed off about that. And the lie about this thing is, now pay attention to me. The lie is that, well, people click on them, so they work. And the point is these things do have a click-through, fairly high click-through rate. Well, the problem is that people want to get rid of them. So, they have these really, really, really tiny close or delete boxes. It's a little X in a corner somewhere, and they're usually very tiny. And a lot of times people, they're not right dead on, because they want to, they're rushing through it because they want to get back to what they were just started watching or reading. And so they miss the close, the little tiny close box, and it ends up going to the advertiser's page. And they say, well, see, it's working. We're, getting it. No, it's not. Because the whole point is that click-through rates are a bunch of BS. And this is what Facebook does to people. This is what a lot of these marketers do to people. They talk about this click-through rate. Well, the click-through rate is a bunch of BS. What counts is, do people want to go to your site? Do they want to learn more about your ad? And from there, will they be converted? Now, if you're talking about a click-through rate and then you start looking at conversion rates from these types of ads, you'll see that conversion rate versus click-through rate is extremely low, lower than average. Why? Because the click-through rate doesn't mean anything, because most people who click on this stupid ad, they don't want to go to it. Now, the other thing that I have a problem with, quite frankly, is when it comes to these pages and networks, and a lot of your news pages are like this now. And it really ticks me off. Look, if I want to watch video, I will press play. Do not load up or try to jam up somebody's computer. Now, because me, especially, I'm a multitasker. Now, unless you have some ultimate wicked fast a gaming computer with a dual video drives and the like, when you're heading over to things like Fox or MSNBC or even some of the other places like USA Today or Washington Times or Washington Post, a lot of times what they will do is they will everything is set to it's set to automatically play. So that means that as soon as you go to the page that you want to go to, there's a video there. That video is going to try to load up. Well, it's not like going to YouTube, because there is so much other stuff on that page. There's a ton of other stuff there. And what happens, it really bogs down. And if you have an older computer, and which I do, I have an older machine, and along with a newer machine, and it's going to bog down your old machine. It is, and oftentimes it will lock it up or freeze it up, simply because it's trying to load that video, because it's an automatic play without your permission. No, look, I'm not down with. I hate that. And they've got it so configured that a lot of times people will say, well, you know what? I'll just click the stop loading X, on the up in the bar, the navigation bar. No. That doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore, folks. You can click that stop, freeze the loading of the page. And that used to work. It doesn't work anymore. The page will still load fully. And this is another thing that people just don't realize. And this is, now, why am I bringing this up? You're like, well, what that? This is all stuff that's your choice. You don't have to go to that website, Rod. You don't have to go to that website. You can sit through them loading it up if you want to. It doesn't have to be instantaneous. Geez, come on, be a little bit more patient. The point is that you're trying to get something that you want, and you can't get to it without being interfered with. You're being offered one thing, and then before you know it, all this other stuff is thrown in on that, even though you don't want it. You want to go to this particular page, to, Timbuktu page, Timbuktu.com, because you want to read a story about Timbuktu. But as soon as you get to Timbuktu, you type in Timbuktu.com and you get on Timbuktu.com /home, well, up in the one corner pops, Ellen DeGeneres looking all sad and mad because, people found out that her secret Avon, whatever makeup she uses, secret, it's out now. And then up, and you start to read the Timbuktu story on Timbuktu.com, and 30 seconds later, another ad that causes the page that you're looking at to go foggy, so you really can't see it. And in the middle of this fog is a nice bright new ad. You have no, because it's interest on now you're reading about Timbuktu, but it's a ad to give you a discount to go swim with the penguins in Antarctica. Well, you're interested in Timbuktu. Well, here's this thing for swimming with the penguins in Antarctica. And in order for you to get back to your story on Timbuktu at Timbuktu.com, you've got to press this little itty tiny bitty X that you assume is the close button. So you quickly, because you're up, you're a little bit frustrated and annoyed that you just had your experience interrupted. So you quickly take the mouse and take the cursor and go up to where you think the X is, and you click the X, but you miss the X. You didn't fully hit the X because it's so damn tiny. Next thing you know, your entire experience is being interrupted because now your computer's opening a new page, giving you all the lavish wonders and information that you never wanted to know about swimming with the penguins in Antarctica. And you find not only that, but now you find out that not only do you not get the Timbuktu article, because now you're over on the Antarctica page website, and you're looking at something stupid that you do not want. But it's also now it's telling you, oh yeah, by the way, this discount to go swim with the penguins in Antarctica, oh, that's in January only.